go, Golden State! We got this!
We know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Now, here's Markkanen. And the layup is good.
Markkanen, the big man from Finland. He can flat score it, folks.
Here's Golden State. Here's Curry with the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Dunn passes to Markkanen. Dishes it to Olynyk. Back to Markkanen. Stolen by Thompson. Shoots from the line, and that one drops for him.
Always ready to rise and fire from anywhere. Thompson's mid-range jumper is pure.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Now, here's Dunn. 11 points last game. And Matthews gets it to go.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I was able to talk to the head coach of the Jazz for just a minute. He was...
Guard someone, MP!
At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Done with it. Now guarded by Henry. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Well, at 7 feet, Kelly Olynyk doesn't have to go far for the flush.
And the Warriors.
Role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Green with a screen on Olynyk. Green dishes to Green. Out to the right wing. Here's Henry. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Jazz have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Markkanen can't get it to go. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Thompson outside. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Green. Shoots over Olynyk. And there's Green on the assist by Thompson.
Klay Thompson understanding how to read the floor and make the right choice. Yes, he can score it, but good vision there.
And it's time for an injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. And guys, he says it's just a bruised shoulder. Good news, because at first they feared it was much worse. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this.
They got this USP. One shot.
Doris with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
Taking a look at the Jazz, they've got Lowry Markkanen. He's out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Matthews in at the 2. Here's Horton Tucker. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Hornets was tremendous. He had 30 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
The shot's good from Horton Tucker.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead. And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. After the three-pointer from Henry.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Curry on the wing. Launches a 3, and another 3 for Golden State. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
Here's Henry. Thompson looking for an opening. To the inside. Outside for Curry. Here's the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Defended by Looney. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 14. To the middle. Here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
As we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one.
The Jazz, 27.
Hey, everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Utah Jazz.
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest. The deep ball is killing them. This is what happens when the other team identifies your weakness and just keeps hammering on it.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching, love the three-point shootout. Here are some of the possible contenders.
Nice group of shooters, so I would know. Can you imagine if I played today? I'd be a stretch five.
You know what, Shaq? I think that you're talented enough to say, I'm going to be a three-point shooter.
Well, thank you, sir.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. Slim is out there with Curry, and it's Thompson in at the three, the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's five as we get into the second half. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
That looks like what he was trying to accomplish there.
Jazz trail by 21. Dunn passes to Olynyk. Markkanen against Thompson, and that'll be...
In a bad position and gets the whistle.
And Markkanen drops them both.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Henry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 8 points for Slim.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And over and back. Outside, Green. Count that one. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. Going inside. The Warriors pull it in.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
The Jazz shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Passes it to Olynyk. The tray. They get the rebound, and that one is stuffed right through.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's Green, following the bucket by the Jazz. The pass to Thompson from deep three-point range, and another three for Golden State.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Klay Thompson doing work.
Defended by Looney. There's the dish to Markkanen. Throws it up high. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Now, here's Curry. 14 points for him. And that one's good, Henry.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Guarded by Curry. And And here is Dunn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Curry deciding where to go with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And the Jazz call time here.
Shooting for Utah.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Pass to Iguodala. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Jackson. The three. Another three for Golden State.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Horton Tucker.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Utah.
Initials like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Carey's checked in, and it's Matthews in for Kelly Olynyk. And that one's good, Henry.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. That one misses. And Golden State will come the other way. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Passes to Moody. Here's Henry. Here's Moody. He's guarded by Markkanen. Kicks it to Henry. Shot clock at 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Carey passes to Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. The pass to Fontecchio. Here's Horton Tucker. He's guarded by Henry. Shoots from the right block. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. On the wing, Jackson. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Iguodala outside. In the corner, Henry with it. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Henry passes to Iguodala. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jackson setting the pick here for Iguodala. Another 3 for Golden State.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Horton Tucker. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Typically like to see the big run their pick and roll.
We're not getting anywhere. Might not be.